International Women's Day, of course, it's a nice opportunity to think about how society kind of exists, and having a better idea of how women fit into that society. And I think, like with a lot of things, it's just good to have a lot of balance. So with working, for example, with ethnic communities, right, it's always good to have people that actually belong from that community to have a voice, instead of, like I said earlier, or like I've been saying about people just guessing, because guessing only gets so far. So when we have women involved, we have a little bit more of a broad and, I suppose, some focused solutions to things.
The International Women's Day, we have been celebrating that just to recognize the achievements of women over the years, which is quite notable. However, if it is just a day, it's not good. It should be a whole year thing. But International Women's Day, we usually celebrate it with a breakfast or march or something. But it is good to be recognized as women and with the achievements that we have. Okay.
Well, being a woman, I'm very passionate about that, and I feel that unless the women are acknowledged and heard and respected in their communities, it's not going to be a very productive society at all. Because I think part of the problems we need to address are respect for women, and also that they're acknowledged for what they do, because a lot of their work is unpaid or unrecognized. So I think we need to value that more. And once we value that, then I think the men that will grow up in the community are going to be better individuals and also more productive as a society.
I'm from a culture where men are given a lot more responsibility than women, and women are only brought in when they need. And I think the challenge for those cultures and societies is we're not trying to change those important parts of your society and cultures, but just recognizing the importance of the role of women. And most of our male leaders, they do bring the female people that have contributed in their lives.
We must center the voices of women. We must ensure that they are right around the table, they're part of all the decision makings. In fact, they can share their own experiences and make sure that that experience influences the policy decisions that matter to them. We cannot make decisions for women anymore. We need to make decisions with them. They need to be the center and need to lead in those decision making if we want to achieve equity.
I think it's a great time in this day and age. I think it's a great time for women everywhere. There is still a long way to go in some areas. Some of the things that have been fought for in years past and decades past, there is a little slip backwards sometimes, I feel, in Australian society, and it's important to keep powering forward and so that women can have those opportunities that they really desire to have and feel supported in those roles.
Happy International Women's Day to all the women. I believe many countries and many cultures ought to learn from Australian experience how women ought to be treated. The rights and the positions they have here are indeed exemplary. And please learn from Australian experience and let the women around the world will feel good on this day and even after. Thank you.